What it do, people? It's been back, or I'm back. It's been a 2-week period since me and Chris have done a show together, and let you guys know it's been extraordinary. I already talked about my entire trip yesterday. I am not going to do that on this show, but I will let you guys know that you need to subscribe below and be sure to hit that like button because honestly, we only need 94 more subscribers to hit 200. So, come on, help us out, bro. 94 more, no big deal. We got some new sponsors, though. We got rid of the old ones. I mean, they're still with us and whatnot, but there's nothing new in the last couple months. So I'm waiting for them to put out new content, and then I'll promote them again. But we got this guy, Nate Weesar. Time Will Pass Us By. It's a catchy song that you guys should go check out over there on YouTube. Just go in there, type his name in, and the name of the song, and boom, pops up. Boom, listen to that shit, and then you're really bumping it, and you're like, You're like, what? Why is this so catchy, dude? Like, oof. Go ahead, check that shit out, guys. But without further ado, I'm going to bring on Chris Moore, the one and only Debo. What it do, bro?
Yo, what up?
Just enjoying life, Mexico, all types of shit, bro. I'll tell you some of it after the show and whatnot, but or you can just if you watch the first 20 minutes of me and Danny's show from yesterday, dude, I talk about a lot of funny ass shit on there, man. Motherfuckers are crazy out there, dog.
Yeah. Imagine if you would have left the resort.
I did.
Imagine if you would have went to like
the cartel.
A really
bad yeah, dude, like they drive crazy out there, bro. It's like they don't give a fuck about the law at all. It says 100 kilometers out there. That means 65 miles an hour or 62.5. No, they were going to 100 miles an hour. Like they were reading in English. And then they were like, our fucking format here, miles per hour instead of kilometers per hour. But the crazy drivers, they don't give a fuck about the lanes. They're a little weird at Senior Frogs. You can go, I'll talk to you about that story and shit later. But overall, we talked about some of it, ain't it?
Yeah.
When you came over and shit. Yeah, it's pretty
when you got home.
Yeah. So now I don't want to go over all that shit again. You've already heard all that. But without further ado, let's talk about basketball. Zach LaVine is expected to re-sign with the Chicago Bulls, and Kobe White could be on the move and packaged with a number 18 pick. So I read on this. Zach LaVine, he's been rumored to go everywhere else. We've been saying that we would like him to stay because, he's such an exceptional player. He even been played through some injuries last year, So it's good that he's re-signing with the Bulls. Sucks because we have to pay him so much damn money, and I don't think he's worth all that money. Like, it's worth it because he hasn't had anything like that in so long, but I don't know.
You don't think he's worth the Supermax?
Not a Supermax, no. But, I mean, he deserves it, that's for sure. I don't think he's worth it, though. Just not based off what he's been doing. But we'll see what he does this year. Sometimes he proves people wrong.
We need to bring in – I don't know about getting rid of Kobe White. I like him off the bench.
Well, there's rumors – when I was reading it, there was rumors that Kobe White could be packaged with the number 18 pick to get, like, Gobert.
We talked about this. I'd be cool with that.
Yeah.
But then what are we going to do with Vuk?
I don't know. They didn't say anything about moving him. I mean, we got two big men. Vuk could be backing up Gobert or something. Like, I mean, that'd be pretty crazy. I don't know, but I don't think
that would be solid off the bench. But I just feel like that's like
a disrespect to him.
That and he ain't gonna want to. He ain't gonna go for that.
Yeah, he's like, what?
I wouldn't.
I would. I'd be pissed. I mean, but that's like a stacked team, bro. Like, I don't know. No, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's like you're putting your career, your prime on pause.
Yeah, sure. I'll let Gobert be the starter.
That's gonna affect like your future contracts and shit.
Maybe they can package Vooch with him or something like that instead of taking Kobe White because I like Kobe White off the bench. He's actually pretty solid and productive.
We better get some good shit.
Something for real though. If we're doing something, and we're giving away the number 18 overall pick, like that's actually pretty something. That's pretty good, honestly. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
And that's what I'm saying. We better get some big name.
For real though.
If we're gonna do that, it better not be no dumb shit, dude. Like, I'll be pissed as fuck.
I like our general manager, man. Like, he's not settling for mediocrity, bro. Like, he proved that this year. Like, I thought it was, it's the same old bullshit, just like our and Paxson, whatever. I was like, I don't have the same bullshit. I mean, at least we made playoffs this year. That's what I was, that was my expectations and hope for this season, and we did it. I just didn't think we're gonna make it any further than the playoffs. But this year, My expectations, what I would like us to do is get further than the very first round. Make it one step closer every year. If we can go further than that's great.
I
We need
want
a team that can
at
compete.
least to the Eastern Conference Finals. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at this shit.
compete with Boston and Miami Heat and the Bucks. I mean,
I'm sure
everyone's
the Bucks will be there. Yeah, the Bucks probably could have had a chance to be in the finals if they had Middleton.
True. Yeah, you 100%.
Giannis had to carry a bigger load without him, bro.
Man, he tried. He just came up a little short.
He's pretty much like in the same shoes as Luka.
Yeah, Luka.
Just trying to put your team on your back as much as you can.
We're gonna talk about that later. Their team just got better too.
Yeah, I saw that.
I feel like we just need better depth, for sure. Because guys like Tristan Thompson, he's a good veteran, but he's not like a fucking great. But we need people that can come off the bench, be productive, score lots of points, and also be good defensively. Yeah, Tristan Thompson ain't cut it. And I can go on with the other starters. I don't want anyone coming at my life, but I'm just letting you guys know, we need a bench, and we don't have one. We only have a good couple players that are on the bench. We need all our players to be good on the bench, maybe one bad one or something. And that bad one is just a good one.
Right.
Record-breaking Jordan rookie card sells for $1 million. Can you imagine one card that you had as a kid? This little baseball card you got out of a package, check it out, and you put it on the fucking eBay or some shit, auction that bitch off, and boom, it sells for $1 million. And you bought that whole pack for probably like $8, probably less.
Probably less, bro. What the hell? Back then, that was probably like $2.
I'm pissed, bro. That's crazy. Back then as a kid, I didn't give a fuck about that shit. I'm making sure I tell my future children that if they get anything like that, save that shit.
Hell yeah.
I'll be a hoarder of memorabilia. I don't give a fuck.
No, dude, no fucking doubt. I'd be seeing shit like that sell for crazy amounts. It's insane. It's actually insane.
The only thing I didn't give a fuck about as a kid is Beanie Babies, and I know some of those motherfucking things go for a lot, but it's that's dumbass
you gotta,
people.
Keep them in that little package though.
Yeah, exactly. And they're McDonald's. I feel like sports memorabilia definitely sells for a lot more than other types
for sure.
Art though. If you got art, if it's authentic and real, keep that shit. But like
some Mona Lisa type shit.
Yeah,
that's just probably worth fucking millions, bro.
Probably. I don't know how much, but yeah.
It might even be in the hundreds of millions.
Can you imagine?
Probably is, just because of how famous that painting is. But that just shows you,
how much is the Mona Lisa?
That card's only probably gonna grow in value too. That's what's crazy,
bro. Guess that Mona Lisa portrait is worth anywhere between $750 million and $1 billion.
Yeah, see, there you go.
That just gets my cock up about it, bro.
But can you imagine that card is gonna probably keep growing in value? So
for real, imagine if you had it on your wall. I'd probably jerk off to it every day, bro. Just knowing it's worth $1 billion,
bro. I wouldn't even want to keep that shit out where anyone could see it.
Yeah, it'd be right above my bed, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, straight up, dude. Glue that shit in your pocket or some shit.
Hey, Mona, what it do? You know what I mean?
Oh, you're talking about the Mona Lisa?
Yeah.
Definitely not hanging that up, bro.
It's going somewhere special, but
I don't somewhere, dude.
$1 billion for a fucking goddamn, man. You just never think about that stuff until it happens. You're like, damn, it's kind of like Bitcoin. It was $5 or $20 at one point in time. You're like, it's not going to be worth anything. And all of a sudden it goes to 65 grand back last year. It's like,
dude, that shit was nuts.
Let's see. We're going to start talking about the Warriors, obviously, because they won the series and whatnot. We're gonna get into. I'm glad, fuck Boston, yeah. But Bob Myers should definitely get a lot of credit for the Wiggins trade. Wiggins played some great defense, and he had Tatum all over the place. Tatum kind of fell off. We'll talk about him too. He did average in the series, and maybe even worse than average. Yeah,
he did below average, way below. I think below average.
He had 8 for 24. He disappeared in the second half of the majority of the last couple of games.
The whole series, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
The rest he was either average stats or below average. And
when I say average, it's let me think, like a Kobe White or worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
he's not like an elite player. When you're supposed to be like the head guy for your team, Jason Tatum, like you're elite, you take the next level. Like LeBron James wouldn't have had that happen. He might have had one bad game. That's about it.
Not 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 6. I mean, my bad.
It was pretty bad. But some other stuff that happened is Steph's.
So it was
saw
bad.
It was bad. Stephen Curry, night.
But he was doing that all finals though. Like when he was like eliminating people, he's like, "All right, see you next year. Good night."
That's his signature thing now. That a reporter asked him about his Finals MVP, and he said, "I don't give a fuck about that. We just won a championship, 4." And like I think he said 4. But where do you think he ranks all time now?
Top 10, probably
Top
like
10?
7 or 8.
I think he's up there, bro. I mean, he's definitely, and I'm gonna have a lot of people come at me about this. I think he is arguably the greatest point guard of all time, next to Magic Johnson. Of course, no disrespect to him, but them two, Stephon Curry, bro. I think he's got 4 championships. I mean, there's no other point guard that has 4 championships except for Magic Johnson, I believe. I think he's got 5, something like that. I can go look it up, but I mean, 4 championships. He holds all the 3-point records essentially, especially in playoffs. I mean, let's see. Here's some facts about Stephon Curry. Number 1, Curry wins his 4th ring, and he and LeBron have the same ring count. And I just want to put that in there because I know you're a big LeBron fan. I mean, I'm a LeBron fan, but not as much as you are. Curry will have done it in less tries. Curry also has a sweep on LeBron. Curry will have a better finals record than LeBron. Also, Curry didn't jump teams. Curry is the first player to average a 35 and 5 in the playoffs. That's 30 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds, I believe. He's also got 5 made 3-pointers in the NBA Finals. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. 35, 5, and 5. The 5 made 3-pointers are included in that. So it's like 3 5s total. Okay. 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 5 made 3-pointers in the NBA Finals. And then another stat that's other than Curry, we'll come back to Steve Kerr, but he's won 33%
I've seen that. That's fucking
nuts.
Yeah, because his time with the Bulls and then now his time as a head coach. Yeah, it's nuts.
It's insane, bro. I'm like, what? Like, I didn't think about how real that stat is. I'm like, damn, 33%, dude. That's like a third.
It is a third. What do you mean? That's nuts. It's nuts, bro. In the last 27 years.
I mean, he's got rings probably put on almost every finger, I think, ain't it?
That's as old as me, bro.
He's got what? How many has he got with the Bulls? With was he got 6?
5, right? He's got 4 with Golden State and he has 9 total.
Then yeah, he's got 5 with the Bulls. So yeah, he's on one more, dude. He's got 10 for every hand.
It's gonna be nutty.
Or 5 for every hand. I mean, but yeah. We'll get more into them. I thought something was funny was Kenny Atkinson rejects the offer to become Charlotte's head coach. He is on the Warriors right now, and the Warriors technically have 3 future head coaches on their team. If you think about it, obviously Steve Kerr's the head coach. Atkinson was considered to be a head coach, but he turned down the job. And Mike Brown, who's now going to coach the Sacramento Kings. Which brings me back to Kerr again. Like this guy, like when I start talking about how great he is, like I feel like he is so slept on, underrated. I don't really feel like anyone really talks about how great he is. Like, yeah, he was good on the Bulls, but he's always in, Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan's shadow when he was on that team. Now he's over here coaching his own team, and he's creating some studs. I mean, obviously you got Kenny on that team, and you also got Mike. Them 2 guys are about to be future head coaches and whatnot. Like if he's producing future head coaches, it says a lot about him and his caliber as a coach.
You see all these teams trying to figure out Steve Kerr's recipe. They're like, all right, let's go steal this coach. He's got to know something. We'll hire him. and we'll figure it out from there. He'll tell us the recipe.
He just keeps it simple, man. He does it this and this and this. They don't rat him out. I mean, they might take a little plays from him. You know what I'm saying? A playbook. You know, try to mimic what he does.
Dude, that's usually how it goes, though. Like when a team wins the championship, a lot of teams that need coaches and shit go after their shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you notice, like when the Patriots dynasty was going on, everyone was always trying to take Josh McDaniels, and fucking Detroit took Matt Patricia. It didn't work out.
Matt Patricia, Josh McDaniels, Joe Judge, I think it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was he our O-line coach or whatever?
Yeah, like there's so many out there, but like none of them come close to what he's done in there.
It's like, yeah,
Vrabel did pretty good.
Vrabel's a beast. I like Vrabel. He's a good coach. But yeah, no, it's just weird. It's just funny how like when like a dynasty builds, motherfuckers always want to start trying to come in and take some shit. Like, oh well, let's see, we gonna get their scraps. Let's see if we can steal some shit or something's going on, bro. They trying to do something.
They'll try, but they won't succeed. I mean, maybe.
It usually never works.
Yeah, usually it doesn't. It usually doesn't. And it's kind of funny that Steve, he's like, I don't want to go there. Fuck the Hornets, bro.
Well, he said, fuck that. He's like, nah, I'm good. Which is crazy because Hornets kind of have a decent little squad.
I mean, he's going to be under MJ's thumb.
Did that? I mean, they're building up, too.
MJ owns
the team. Getting better, I feel like.
I think so. How cool would it be, though, being Michael Jordan? Like, you do so good being a basketball player, and everyone always had you on your fantasy team. Now, I mean, I don't know if they had fantasy back then, but now you get to own your own team. You pretty much have your real-life fantasy football or basketball team. Like, that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Good for him.
And you own it, and you make money off of it even more. It's like, fuck. Back to the Warriors. So Draymond Green was absolutely garbage. I mean, he still played, but not as great as what he normally plays. But as of, I think it was June 10th, I think that was either the second or third game, he had more fouls than points, and they were roasting him on Twitter about it. He had 17 fouls, 15 points. I mean, it was so bad, his mom roasted him.
I saw that.
She said this, please, people, stop asking me what's wrong with Dre. I don't know. Maybe this is a clone. Limbo, where is the – I don't know. Does that say Limbo? Yeah, Limbo. Where is the Draymond that helped us get us here? I have never seen this either. I'm like, damn, she just roasted his ass, bro. I was like, God damn. But he wasn't even fazed by it. He came on his podcast. He was talking about it and everything. And then they won the championship. So now what's everybody saying? Now he's clapping back, bro.
He played good defense and shit, though.
He did. He played great defense. It just offensively.
I mean, who cares?
And not at first, though. Like the first few games, the rebounds weren't there, man. He wasn't doing good defensively the first weekend, but he's found his groove. He's like, you know what? Fuck the outside noise. I got this. And then you find the Warriors in the locker room chanting, fuck Draymond, you know, because they're trying to mock the older fans, and the boss was saying fuck Draymond the whole time. And then I don't know if you saw this, but Draymond's Game 7 shirt. Oh, hold on, wrong one. Here we go.
Oh yeah, I seen that. It was on Twitter. I did see that.
It's all about the 18. That's the reason why I hate Boston so much. They got way too many championships.
That is a lot of fucking championships.
Boston,
the
Celtics,
Lakers,
and Patriots. Those two have like literally the most championships in the NFL. I think. I mean, in all of sports. Ridiculous. Also, he trolled and was like, "Getting ready for Game 7 tonight. Happy Father's Day."
You put the lock in, like he's gonna lock in. He's a troll, bro, but it's funny.
I love it, bro.
You know what the best part is it gets people riled up. That's probably why he does it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get a reaction out of these fucking idiots. Watch this.
Watch this shit.
Tweet this shit out.
And he goes even more of a troll. I guess him and John Morant were going back and forth at each other on Twitter. And John Morant was like, he goes, they were saying some shit, and Draymond Green goes, the champs play at home, young. Christmas Day. Draymond Green. He's like, I'm coming to you then. Tell him, book that shit. I'm on your block.
Yeah, the Warriors probably going to slap him around.
Maybe. I don't know. It depends on what happens in the offseason. I always wait until after the offseason, after everything's all set.
I don't think Warriors losing nobody, man.
Yeah, not this year anyways. I mean, still got Kevin Looney. They're about to get paid, though. That's the thing. Everyone thinks they're going to go on another dynasty, but it's only if they can keep everyone together, you know? I know Wiggins is going to get paid and stay.
Yeah.
But Looney, we'll see. We'll see if Looney gets paid. Who is the other guy? Oh, Poole. They got to pay Poole, too.
Isn't Poole like a rookie or like a second?
I think he's a rookie, though. Yeah, I think he's young, so they got some time for him.
Yeah.
By then, they'll
they
probably
always be drafting good, man. What the fuck?
Steve Kerr, bro. Steve Kerr.
Jordan Poole's good.
We need to hire Steve Kerr.
He's like a younger Steph Curry. Like, he reminds me of like a Steph Curry in the making, bro. Jordan Poole.
For real. He does.
Like, it's like, what the fuck? So, as soon as Steph retires, like, Jordan Poole's like, like, what the fuck, man?
Poole starts breaking all his records. We're like, wait, what? Like, how is that?
Like, Steve Kerr's already like thinking ahead. He's like, we got to get Jordan Poole because Steph's what? Fucking, he's in his 30s. Oh, he's gonna be retiring 5, 6, 7 years. Let's get Jordan Poole. He'll take over for him.
Can we trade for Steve Kerr? Like, can we just like, hey man?
Yeah, is that a thing?
I don't know if we can trade for coaches. You know, hey, you guys can take Billy Donovan. We don't want his ass. We'll give you all of our players for Steve Kerr, and we'll just start over from scratch. No big deal.
All right.
It's not like we haven't done it before, but I thought it was pretty cool. Warriors core photo. All 4 of those motherfuckers got a 4th title now.
Hell yeah, I forgot Iguodala been there for a while.
Yeah. I think he was. I don't even know. Did he play this year? Was he on the team? I don't know. I think he might.
Yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure he was on like the Heat last year.
Let's see. We'll talk about Curry's legacy in a minute, but we'll talk about some stuff right now. Klay Thompson and Draymond Green were bringing up receipts that Dre was calling out Perkins. Klay was calling out JJJ. For those who don't know who that is, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Oh, I saw that too.
Also, I don't know if you know. Did you see the fake Klay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he got banned from the Warriors game.
10K, bro.
They're like, they pretty much were like, nah, figure it out by your refund. We can't promise nothing.
Banned for life. And then what's his name? Klay invited him to it. And not only Klay, but Patrick Beverley. They invited him to a game too. So I mean, shit. Wait. No, Klay didn't invite him. Patrick Beverley invited him. I'm sorry. But like, that's pretty dope when you get players reaching out to you to try to get you to join. I don't know why
that dude's a famous YouTuber, bro. That money ain't shit to him.
No. I mean, I'm not worried about the money. I'm talking about the ban for life.
Oh yeah, I mean that sucks, but
that's petty as hell, bro.
I'm sure he'll get that shit lifted. Did you watch the video, like the full?
Yeah, I thought that was dope as fuck. He went through security. Why is he?
Yeah, no one even stopped him. Like, it's not like he like. It's not like they like try to stop him. He's like, "Oh, I'm Klay Thompson," and like, "Oh, let me." No, he literally just walked in there
and he recorded
it. Shit.
It's not like he was trying to be. I mean, he was trying to be sneaky, but like he literally just said, "Let's see how far this can go," and he got all the way to the court and was shooting. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry.
It wasn't like he lied to anybody or anything.
Pathetic, dude. I don't know. I don't have the balls to do. I mean, I would if I looked like one of those players, but I don't look like none of those motherfuckers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look like anyone famous, so I just think it's funny that he kind of looks like Klay. Walked right.
He looks just like him, bro. For real.
I mean, I wouldn't trade that moment for anything, bro. If I was him. Fuck it, that's dope. I got to go on the basketball court and shoot fucking threes while everyone thought I was Klay Thompson.
Well, I mean, the fucking court was like empty, but there was like no one there. But it's just funny he got to like go out there and warm up, pretty much shoot around. I think he said he was out there for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I think he got to see some of the players. You know, like they didn't say anything to him. And they probably
that's hilarious. They're probably like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Like, he looks like Klay, bro. Like. Guy walks over, hey, you're not Klay. You need to get out of here, bro.
Yeah, right.
Put him out like, hey, that's your fucking fault, you bums.
That's a petty ban, though.
So we're gonna talk back about the series. Draymond had some issues against Boston for much of the series. Thompson never reclaimed his rhythm before his 2 leg injuries kind of slowed him down. I feel like he has not been the same Klay that we've seen in the past, and I think that's what we should expect going forward. I think he's just going to be productive. I just don't think he's going to be as great as what he once was. Wiggins, of course, and Jordan Poole filled in phenomenally. We actually never thought Wiggins was going to do this. Everyone gave up on that boy. What else? Wiggins was the number 1 overall pick for anyone that doesn't know.
He's out of Kentucky, right?
I think so, yeah. I'm pretty positive. Let me ask.
Pretty sure.
What college did
Andrew Wiggins
play? Kansas.
What the fuck? I don't know why I thought it was Kentucky.
I usually just agree because it seems like you know sometimes. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways.
For those of you that don't know as well, Jordan Poole, he spent time in the G League last season. Warriors had a lot of unknowns in this, a lot of young guys, a new group around the core. Boston had way too many turnovers. I mean,
a lot.
Way too many. And Jason Tatum, in my opinion, just isn't quite there yet. He struggled massively.
Marcus Smart didn't show up on defense much either.
Yeah, where the fuck was he at, bro?
He thought they were getting roasted.
They had Al Horford guarding Steph. Why the fuck is he guarding Steph?
Dude, that video was so funny.
Dude's old as hell. Bro. Oh, you talking about that one? Yeah. Celtics after the game. That shit had me fucking dying, bro.
Hilarious.
Yeah, like still, they had him guarding Steph. Like, why the fuck is he guarding Steph? I think that Jason Tatum needs to improve on his decision making. I feel like he did absolutely horrible. I think he had more turnovers than everybody else did on the team. And when Al Horford is one of your most productive players, that's sad. I mean, that dude's old. It took him forever to get to the finals.
Al Horford's low-key a beast. Don't sleep on Al Horford.
I mean,
he's just old.
He's old now. I mean, he's not as nimble.
Yeah, he's definitely not his prime.
But when he's the best
player.
He
stepped up, though.
He did. In this finals, I mean, of course, it's his first one.
He looked like 3 years younger, dude. It was crazy.
They should keep him, man. I mean, I feel like he does really great on the Boston.
If you don't retire, yeah.
I don't think he'll retire, no. Some of these guys are playing until like 45,
like,
bro.
How old is Al Horford? You got to be like 35, 36.
My guys will say 36. How old is Al Horford? Boom! 36. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's old. He's an old man.
Who was the other guy that's on that team? Jason Tatum. Brown?
Jaylen Brown he was all right.
Was he?
Yeah, he had some hot games. He did way better than Jason Tatum.
I mean,
look at the stats.
I'm looking him up right now. I'm gonna go back and see NBA. Oh shit! That's the Heat. Thursday, Friday. Celtics box score. No. Yeah, maybe. He got 17 points. He did all right on the game 2. Let's see. Game 3 box score. Yeah, you're right. Jaylen Brown actually did step up a little bit. That was game 3, though. Let's see if he did it the rest of the way. Game 4.
He did way better than Jason Tatum.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
100%.
Yeah, I should probably shut up about that. But, I mean, Robert Williams.
Where were they?
Like the guys that are known for like their best defense this year, Robert Williams, Marcus Smart, those guys didn't show up. Tatum's talking about how he's elite. He's been doing all this and everything like that. Nowhere to be seen. Wasn't doing anything offensively. Missing hella shots. Passing the ball, making stupid passes, and getting the ball turned over. Like it was just dumb. And they did
bad drives. I seen him lose the handle a few times trying to drive.
They didn't look.
Yeah.
It just kind of pisses me off because I know the Heat were really good. The Bucks were really good too as well. It's just like they wouldn't run out of gas or some shit. Like I don't know. The Warriors exposed them, and I think just because they had that experience, they just kind of they were veterans, bro. They knew. I don't know. I thought like they were gonna dog walk the Warriors, but boy was I wrong, man. Warriors are the real deal this year, and they look like they're going to be even better for years to come as long as they can keep everyone together. With that being said, do you think the Warriors are going to repeat next year? Because Stephen A. Smith does.
Depends on what happens.
What do you mean? Well, like on the other teams?
Yeah, I think like where all the offseason moves.
Yeah, it's hard to repeat.
Because, I mean, I don't know what big names are coming off contract, and I mean you already see Kyrie wants to trade.
True.
Just things like that could switch things up. But
are the Warriors a dynasty now? Like,
I would consider them. Yeah, I mean, the fuck.
in my opinion, I thought they were a dynasty already. Like, they already had the 3 championships. They've been there 6. Well, before this, it was what, 6 of the last 7 years, or 5 of the last 7 years. Now
Yeah.
it's 6 of the last 8. Something I want to say about Curry is his legacy. He collected the Kobe Bryant Trophy, the Magic Johnson Trophy, and finally, for the first time ever, he's got the Bill Russell Trophy, Finals MVP. In addition to having those legends in his home, let the discussion begin about Curry belonging in their company for his career. Like, this man was on a team who has the best record ever in the NBA. He's been to the NBA.
They
Finals.
lost the finals that year. Don't forget.
I know. But they've been in the finals 6. They've won 6 out of the last 8. Okay, they have a great percentage there. He owns like every 3-point record you can think of. I mean, this man is just a fucking baller. And honestly, if he gets 5, I'm definitely going to say that he's better than Magic Johnson. I'm definitely going to say he's the greatest point guard of all time. Like, I'm already almost saying it. I'm saying like they're tied. But if he does it, fuck. I mean, shit, if he gets 6, if he does another dynasty, bro, he might be better than fucking Jordan and LeBron. I mean, I already think he's better than LeBron, honestly, but
You're crazy.
I mean, all-around
He's
player.
the best shooter
I
ever.
know, but he's just doing everything. Like, he's a baller, bro. Best athlete, like this year, period, best athlete.
Best athlete. You think Steph Curry's more athletic
Than anybody else in this NBA right now, today, like this entire year going on?
I don't know about that one.
Bro.
I don't know about that one.
Just saying. That's just my opinion on it, okay?
I don't know about that one, bro.
What does Durant have to say now?
Durant's gonna fucking request a trade as soon as Kyrie leaves.
I'm coming back.
He's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Bro, I knew that shit wasn't going to work out, bro. Like, you have Kyrie Irving, who never plays a full fucking season. I've been saying this shit. And we'll talk about him later, too. You had James Harden, who's fat now, and they got rid of him. Now you have Ben Simmons. Like, he thought he could do it on his own or whatever, maybe. I mean, he could, bro, but he proved in the playoffs this year that he cannot. He needs help, and he had lots of it when he was on the Warriors. I don't even know why he left. I think he bad blood, bro. I feel like he just burned a bridge that way, is being addicted to them, thought he was everything.
Now he's looking like James Harden now, bro.
Literally. Just not as
hopping
fast.
Around, and then like everyone abandons him and shit. And then he's like, fuck this, I'm gonna go fucking join this team then. Why?
So
I will not be surprised if he requests a trade if Kyrie leaves.
Maybe. I hope not, because the Brooklyn Nets have never won one before. I kind of hope that they do,
They still have a decent little squad. Will it be KD, Ben Simmons, Seth Curry?
They got
some fucking.
I like how at the beginning of the year,
Nobodies.
everyone had them pegged to win the whole entire thing. They're like, oh, sports.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Shit. Okay. And he's quiet as fuck right now. The only thing he's come out and said was he was making fun of the old heads because Charles Barkley was going at his ass about the old bus.
I saw that.
But that's about it. Let's see. Got a couple other things that we got to talk about. I saw this the other day. Fun fact: Luka already has faced as many All-NBA first/second team NBA players in 3 playoff runs as LeBron did during his 8 straight finals runs in the East. Really puts things in perspective.
I've been saying to you, you always call the East strong. I've been said the West is way stronger. Did I not?
You did. And honestly, I saw it this year. Because the Warriors really beat the shit out of fucking Celtics and just made me so goddamn sad.
Then people were saying that like LeBron would never get a ring if he went to the West, and he did though.
Yeah, he did.
It wasn't a bubble though.
Yeah, Lakers, but still,
kind of weird.
It really was.
No home court advantage. No fucking. No nothing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I literally thought that defensively that the East was better than the West. I still think that. I just think that the Warriors are so experienced and they know their flaws, and so does Steve Kerr. And I just think he's a great coach, and he just figured it out. He figured out a way to win without having such great defense like they have, and I think they stepped their defense up when it mattered more.
I'm just talking in general. The Western Conference has better overall players, and it's usually a tougher overall conference.
There's gonna be more trades. I feel like this is gonna be a really crazy offseason because everyone's gonna try to figure out what they can do to compete with the Warriors. I feel like the East is gonna do a lot, and I feel like the West already has a lot of great players, and I'm already seeing some great trades. Speaking of some trades,
Christian Woods.
Yeah, Christian Woods is on the Mavericks now in exchange for the number 26 overall pick. Boban, Sterling Brown, Trey Burke, Marquise, all those players are on there. They're like great rotational players that you can put in and whatnot. So I feel like it helps the Rockets a lot because they ain't shit right now. And now that they have these players, at least one of these guys can flourish, And I'm telling you right now, one of these guys – they might do something on fantasy next year, and they're not going to do something extremely great.
John Wall opted in, dude. He's over here eating, bro. I seen a picture earlier. He's barely even played, bro. Like the last 4 years, dude.
Oh, really?
He's just been making $40 million a year, bro.
Shoot.
And of course, he's on guaranteed his contract of this $43 million contract that he
hasn't played.
I would opt in too because he knows. Well, if I opt out, nobody's probably gonna want to sign me for that much because he's been hurt so much. So, yeah, I'm opting in. I'm definitely opting in.
Same.
One more year.
I'll take that money.
Yeah,
you better do something this year. He keeps getting hurt. That's why I never draft him, bro. He's always injured, bro. I can't deal with that shit.
But I do think that Christian Wood will be good for the Mavs, though. But
so good.
I do think it was good for the Rockets to move him and grab these pieces because Christian Wood was good for them, but now they're getting 4 decent players. They're not nothing crazy, but they're
and the number 26 overall pick, and that could be another.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're good. I think it was a good trade for honestly both teams, to be honest with you.
Same, and I feel like for the Mavericks, they're trying to win now. Rockets are just trying to rebuild.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just trying to see what they can get out of these 4 players right here. And not only that, they're going to use that 26th pick and try to draft someone real good, that they can develop into a great player like they like they usually do. Christian Wood, though, to the Mavericks, I feel like that helps their team tremendously. It's going to definitely help Luka take some pressure off that man because Christian Wood is a baller. I had him on my team. Baller, bro. Goddamn baller.
Shit.
One guy who is not a baller anymore, James Harden. Of course, he's going to sign a short-term extension with Philly because, he's going to try and run it back. He's got Joel Embiid. When you got one of the greatest MVPs on your team, are you really going to move? You don't got to do
MVPs.
I think he just realized.
Got shorted.
I know, but he's still, in my opinion, he's still up there as an MVP.
Yeah, no, I agree.
In the running the last 2 years. But you got this stud on your team. Obviously, you don't have Kevin Durant on your team, but you have Joel Embiid. So I would stick with him too as well. Why would you switch to another team? But that's just my opinion. Plus, you have Tyrese Maxey who balled out this year. Maybe James gets back in shape this year. But
got Tobias Harris too.
Yep, Tobias Harris. Speaking of that, the Philadelphia 76ers had a movie with Adam Sandler. I don't know if you've seen it. It's called Hustle.
It's on Netflix, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I think I saw it on there. It was
dude, it's real good.
Yeah.
It's a real good movie. I liked it. Anthony Edwards is in there, bro. They named this motherfucker Kermit.
Anthony Edwards?
Yeah, bro. His name inside the movie because he has a part in there. It's called Kermit something, and it's funny as fuck because Adam Sandler makes a joke in there. He's like, you're worried about this guy? He's named after a damn frog. I don't know how the hell you're worried about this guy named after a frog. Shit had me dying, bro. A lot of good humor in there.
I don't do Anthony Edwards like that.
I know, right? But he's the one who accepted the role. But they got other players in there too, dude. They have a lot of 76 players in there. They got other players throughout the league in there. They're not really in there as a part, but they play in there. And then you have YouTube sensations, people that dribble really good and they put that shit on YouTube, and people that are ballers and shooting threes and stuff like that you normally see, street ballers and stuff. They're in there. They have the Doc Rivers is in there, bro. He has a part. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. You gotta watch that. It's a good one. It's real good.
I'm checking it.
Some other trades that happen. Well, one that might happen is going to be Kyrie Irving. The Nets are at an impasse on his contract. It means they're both not agreeing on it. Lakers, Knicks, and Clippers are linked to it. We both know he's going to go to the Lakers.
Yeah.
LeBron. Like, it's kind of annoying. I don't want him to go to the damn Lakers.
And then they're probably gonna move Russ. I don't know what they're gonna do. They're probably gonna.
Did you hear? So apparently, the Lakers offer the Pacers. This is a rumor. I don't know if this is 100% true, but they offered the Pacers Russell Westbrook, and like 2 other players and some other shit for Malcolm Brogdon, and Pacers said nah.
Because no one, from what I'm reading, no one wants to eat Russell Westbrook's contract, bro.
Why would you? I mean, it was absolutely garbage last year. Probably had the most turnovers I've seen in forever.
So that's why they're having problems getting rid of him, man.
They need to accept part of that contract and eat it and just take it. They're stupid. He doesn't fit well if he doesn't have the ball. He needs to have the ball.
I feel like he needs to be the star on the team. He can't just like Russ.
But
look how he. I mean, well,
same thing with Kyrie.
Bradley Beal was a beast, but look how he was in Washington, bro. I mean, he played pretty good in Washington, or even he was okay in OKC when everyone left him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like he said like Kyrie Irving. I feel like they have to have the ball in their hands, and I don't feel like he did that at the Lakers. I feel like they had too much pressure on him, and he just buckled. Kyrie Irving, on the other hand, he likes to have the ball all the time. Kevin Durant likes to take that shit all the time, wouldn't let him have it. So I feel like him going back over to the Lakers, it's going to help the Lakers because LeBron doesn't like having the ball all the time. He likes to shoot and he likes to pass. So like he likes to shoot when he's wide open so he can look like a baller, and he likes to pass a lot. So I feel like that's going to help Irving dramatically. So I feel like that'd be a perfect match for them. I don't want it to happen, but it might. Especially with him talking about, oh yeah, I
mean, you see what they did in Cleveland.
That's what I'm saying. He said he's like, if we sit in Cleveland, we would have lots more championships.
Right? Add Anthony Davis.
That's what I'm saying. He's a better upgrade over fucking Westbrook for sure. As long as Davis stays healthy.
And I seen LeBron was working out with Kevin Love too. Imagine they get Kevin Love.
Yeah, just Cavaliers 2.0.
Yeah, he's not all that, but he can shoot.
He was productive last year. I had him on my fantasy team like after the All-Star break, and I started seeing what he was doing, so I dropped him, and then he didn't really do so much after that. But he was doing pretty good to start the season. A crazy trade that happened. Jeremy Grant was reportedly traded to the Blazers for a 2025 first-round pick. That pick is from the Bucks, and then Detroit swaps and gets their 36th pick for their 46th. So Detroit swaps picks and gets a first round.
They're in the same situation as they were before the Blazers. So it's just like they need something better. I don't know how to describe it, but like
for the Portland Blazers,
they shipped out CJ McCollum, right? Never really filled his shoes, but then they're gonna fill. I feel like this is just another CJ McCollum 2.0.
Maybe we'll see. I mean, Grant balled out last year. I think that it was smart for Detroit because they get him at his peak value, and they got a lot out of it. So I felt like this was a good move for Detroit. For the Blazers, we'll see how it works. I mean, he's pretty solid and pretty good, but
I don't think it's still the answer for them.
Yeah, they still need more, but it's a good trade, in my opinion. I just feel like the Detroit – I'm leaning more towards Detroit doing this because they were terrible last year, like absolutely terrible. But having Cade Cunningham is great news for their franchise.
Now that's all they got.
Literally, yeah. And now that Grant's out of there, they got something out of it. They can use that first-round pick and get someone good too, and rebuild.
They got a lot to fucking do over there.
But other than that, that's all I got for the night, broski. That's it, man. So I appreciate you being on the show. I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna do a Major League Baseball show probably in the next couple days, either tomorrow or Friday. People, I'll let you guys know about that. Chris and I, this might be our last show because obviously NBA season is over. There hasn't been much news lately, so if there's a lot of news going on during that week, we'll talk about it. But if not, we'll probably have a show like once a month or something like that until the season starts. So. But all right, Chris, I'll talk to you later, homie.
Hey, just keep me posted on any future ones.
Absolutely, man. You get some sleep, bro.
Yep. Later, bro. Have a good one.
Deuces. All right. Make sure that you guys subscribe below. We only need 94 subscribers until we get to 200. Be sure to hit that like button. And we appreciate all of you guys watching. I'm going to cut this off at the 40.